welcome to Safe and Sustainable Series. I'm Dave Walls with ICC Sustainability Programs, and today I have with me Greg Johnson. Greg, you're from Minnesota. Greg, can you tell us a little bit about your background, history?
Yeah, I was a building inspector for the city of St. Paul, Minnesota for almost 17 years. I retired at the end of 2010 and started consulting, mainly in the area of green building codes and standards. I represent various associations in that arena. I represent the landscape industry and the wood industry.
Oh, great. So obviously we're talking sustainable codes here, and you say you have a strong background with green buildings, and a lot of code officials don't really connect green buildings, it seems like, with life safety. Can you tell us your thoughts on that?
Well, I've always maintained and argued that green building is life safety in the long run. The kind of regulations and practices that we can put in place today can have an impact, a large impact, on life safety in the future. I mean, when you look at just what's happening around us right now, just the context of Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Irma, we know that we know that global warming has an impact on the severity of storms. It doesn't necessarily cause the storms, but we understand that it impacts the severity of the storms. We know that when we develop inappropriately, that the hydrologies can change and flooding is more likely. So when we look at something like Harvey, to what extent does maybe having too many impervious surfaces affect that? I think these things, we're starting to come to a real understanding of these things. And you cannot look at the pictures from Texas or Florida or any part of the Southeast or the Caribbean without understanding that there are serious life safety impacts to the kind of disasters that are associated with some of our human activities.
Yeah, I understand. So, and now ICC, of course, has the IGCC, and we're moving forward with that. We have the IECC. And so a local jurisdiction that is looking to address some of their sustainability goals and meet their environmental goals. So you see opportunities there?
Oh, I see a lot of opportunities there, and I think that one of the beauties about code adoption, and we know this because we've been doing model codes, and I say we, our associations, have been doing model codes for over 100 years now, I think. And one of the beauties about model codes, like the IGCC or the IECC, is that you can amend them and tailor them to your community. So you shouldn't be afraid of picking up a code that maybe looks like it's more than you've ever done before, or boy, I don't know that I can address this kind of stringency in my community. Maybe the community doesn't have an appetite yet, but there are still things you can do. You can still find things of benefit that are going to benefit not just your community, but benefit all of our communities.
Right.
So, there's a real opportunity to take these documents, particularly the last edition of the IGCC had things called jurisdictional electives that allowed you to really suit the code to your community, and very flexible documents, I think. So.
Very nice. Well, Greg, I thank you for being with us today. Very much appreciate it, your thoughts and your ideas. And this is Dave Walls with ICC coming to you from beautiful Columbus, Ohio, signing off, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you for asking my opinion.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You bet.